Mr. Cooper, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. A lot of juveniles are used in human trafficking. We know that. So this body, this legislature in here passed a bill a few years back where you cannot detain a juvenile suspected of being involved in prostitution. We ban that. You also can't interview a minor. So how do you rescue a minor that's being human trafficked if you can't detain him, you can't interview them to save them from a pimp? Because they've been told by their pimp, we can't talk to you. Don't talk to the cops, ignore the cops. They tell them that. That's why it's better off, you're better off having minors. This bill needs to be cooked. It's got a long ways to go, so I respectfully ask for your no vote on this.
Good afternoon. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. All the outside agencies, we couldn't do without you. Why are we around with a misdemeanor crime of prostitution? You're probably asking that. It is a big deal. 3 years ago, California decriminalizes childhood prostitution. So if you're a kid and you're under 18, prostitution is no longer a crime. So if you're a pimp, I'm just using minors all day, every day. And they passed a bill last year that took effect January 1 of this year that if someone's out on the strip and they got a bra and panties on and flagging down cars, you can't profile them. Or someone's got a purse full of condoms. So it's kind of crazy what they've done that goes against all common sense. So it's really wacky, but there hasn't been a lot of attention because when you're up there passing those dumb bills, nobody knows. The public doesn't know what you're passing. I mean, they're passing, they're introducing 3,000 bills a year. You really have no idea unless you're really involved in it deep. And you see young girls get pimped, and it's really hard to break away and get those girls away from it. So, I mean, over here, it's ground zero for prostitution in Sacramento County. It is off the hook. It's off the hook in the north area up on Watt Avenue, too. So it is a big issue, and a lot of these women are being abused and young girls. So, and these pimps don't give a shit. So, I think in the next 3 nights we'll get some good things out of it. But hopefully, over the next few nights and next week, we shine some attention on it and really make people think about this and, hey, what's going on? Because like I said, guarantee you, the public doesn't know we decriminalized with the legislature, decriminalized childhood prostitution. It's really a method to the madness in this. And we want to paint that story of why it's going on. And just know that your actions tonight may help us change state law. So it's not just a futile effort. A lot of it will be misdemeanor stuff, but like I said, there's a reason we're doing this. So thank you for being here. Tell us about your daughter.
She's 16. She should be a junior right now. She met some people that I didn't, and it starts off, you don't really know who they are because social media is so big. None of these people are people that she's grown up with. They take her phone and they don't allow it back. They've changed her passwords. There was a bunch of kids out here.
They were threatening her.
They were about to jump me to get to my daughter, and I wouldn't let them.
And these guys are ruthless. They are, and they're conniving.
She's had her hair pulled out. She's been forced to go on the side of the streets and to offer herself to men, and they do the most unthinkables, and they don't really care that they're not 18.
The worst part is when you're thinking about what these creeps are doing to her, it sucks your soul out.
She's got scars that don't even make sense. She's been made to do drugs to feel nothing. And I'm scared, like when I got that phone call yesterday, my heart stopped because I thought I was getting a phone call that they found my kid dead on the sidewalk or on the side of the street. And I almost lost her knowing. If I didn't go pick her up, she's even said that she probably wasn't gonna get allowed to come home. They beat her up, threw her out of a gas station with no clothes on the middle of the street.
I'd like to tell our lawmakers to truly get off their give law enforcement the tools they need to keep these kids safe. There's too many predators out there. There's some reason for the leniency. I don't understand it.
I like to say to lawmakers, before they just make laws, they need to think about what they would do if it was their kids. All these rules are saying pretty much a person who is sex trafficking or human trafficking little kids get to have less than what they deserve. I won't stop chasing her. I won't stop until you're home and you stay home. And I just want her to be safe. I'll never stop fighting for her. I'll stalk her. I'll chase her. I'd just like to say thank you to the people who helped yesterday. Got my kid home. I don't know how hard that job is, what you guys got to do to try to keep on fighting to make these kids be able to go home, but I hope you guys don't stop.